Diabetes Day is this month, and over 34 million Americans suffer with the disease daily. For people who have diabetes, exercise helps control weight, lower blood pressure, and lower harmful LDL cholesterol and triglycerides. National fitness expert Patrick Netter is joining us now to discuss some simple exercise options for diabetics, including the new mini tread, which I'm so interested to learn about. It happens to be the first treadmill used while seated. Is that right?
I don't think anyone in the world has, Jody, and it's something that for all of us who, we're working at home more and more. The remote worker, we're tens of millions, and statistics, a lot of experts say that maybe 30–40% will never go back to the office. So we're, sitting like a Zoom call right now, and here's the funny part. The whole time that we've been talking, check this out. I've been on the move. On the mini tread.
Oh my goodness, wow.
And I bet you could not tell.
I had no idea.
Yeah, and that's the thing. When you're on Zoom calls or when I'm at my desk, I can concentrate because the magic, I think, is the motor. Meaning, it's motorized. I don't have to think about it. It's automatic. So there are other under-the-desk devices that I have reviewed, and they're okay, but the problem is we still have to think about what we're doing in terms of the activity, because our muscles will start to ache. And with the mini tread, what I find is that I'm not thinking about this. I can concentrate on talking to you.
That is fascinating, especially since when you do walk on a treadmill and maybe you're doing other things, sometimes you can really fall off quite easily. So being seated and using that little mini tread is kind of a neat invention there.
That's a great point. And a lot of people who have balance issues due to age, due to a physical condition, could actually have issues with a traditional treadmill. But when you're seated at your chair, you feel so much more comfortable, so much safer, right?
Absolutely. Now, I have to ask you, my dad is pre-diabetic. My mom was diabetic. My husband's mom is diabetic. So we have all these people in our family, and I know people all around the country have that. What can you tell us about trying to avoid going down that path, or how can you try to avoid that genetic history?
Well, you bring up another good point, Jody, about, according to the World Health Organization, it's about 1 out of 10 have diabetes, type 2. So it's really a question, it's what you brought up before. It's a question of three things. It's what you, and that is to keep the sugar, the salt, the fats down, and eat more fresh vegetables, seeds, nuts. In other words, there are a lot of books that tell you exactly what to eat and what to stay away from, but it's the movement that we're talking about that I think is key to helping the blood pressure, to lower that LDL, and to burn more calories.
Well, that's great advice. I know we all need to get on some kind of treadmill, if it's the mini, if it's the regular, or if we're walking outside. So great advice today. We appreciate you being with us.
Great to be with you, Jody.
Thanks. We'll talk to you soon.